Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2021 Central High School Commencement Exercises. It is my pleasure to welcome family, friends, faculty, and the class of 2021 Central High School graduates today. We request that you allow each graduate their moment of recognition in a dignified manner. This time last year, we were faced with the reality that today may not happen. However, despite what lies in front of us, we moved ahead in hopes that eventually it would get better. Hope is the one thing that would help us get through the dark times. As we move forward from today, my ask is that you continue to take hope with you. No matter what you are going through, have hope that it will be better. Whether you see it now or not, making it to today and celebrating in front of family and friends and your fellow graduates next to you shows that you have what it takes. You are strong enough. Today is special for me as I have been on this journey along with you. I have seen you all flourish before my eyes. I shall either find a way or make a way, said Hannibal. Today is the culmination of what I wanted for you 4 years ago. You went from lost ninth graders to the young men and women before me. Now you are off to another journey. You have grown in front of me despite all the challenges you have faced before and right now. No one remembers how you started, only how you finished, and you guys definitely finished strong. We are all here to celebrate you despite all the injustices that are going on in our society today. The commitment you have shown should not be taken lightly. You are the next leaders, and I expect that you will lead with a cause and a fire in your heart. Lead with conviction. So, what's next for you, class 2021? Some of you guys a career, some a trade, some college. Don't be afraid to go. Just go. I will leave you with one last thing. John Salak said, hope lies in dreams, in imagination, and in the courage of those who dare to make dreams into reality. Congratulations, class of 2021. Please stand and remain standing for our colors to be presented.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the
may now be seated.
Good afternoon. I'm Mr. Robbins, one of the vice principals here at Central High School. I have the pleasure of introducing our KCPS Board of Directors, Superintendents of Schools, and our Executive Cabinet members. Kansas City Public Schools Board of Directors. Jennifer Wolfsey. Manny R. Abarca, the fourth. Candace Buckner. Tanisha Ford. Kansas City Public Schools Superintendent, Dr. Mark T. Bedell. Kansas City Public Schools Cabinet members, Dr. Marla Shepard, Deputy Superintendent. Dr. Jennifer Collier, Human Resources Officer. Dr. Letitia Woodley, Executive Director of Student Support Services. David Rand, Executive Director of Research, Data, and Accountability. Dr. Darrell Davis, Assistant Superintendent of Equity, Inclusion, and Innovation. I would also like to recognize our Central School Administration team, Mr. Anthony Madger, Principal. Gwendolyn Litzy, Vice Principal. We want to thank our other members of the CHS leadership team, our counselors, and dedicated teachers for your hard work to make this happen for our students. To our distinguished guests, thank you for being a part of our ceremony. We have many partners who I would like to thank at the end of my special recognitions, but first, I want to give recognition to some outstanding students in the class of 2021. One of the crowning moments of a high school student is to see the culmination of hard work, academic achievement, and the persistence of challenging courses over the time they're in high school. We take a moment to recognize our students who accomplished this, but especially for those students at the top of the class, our valedictorian and our salutatorian. The valedictorian is the academic title conferred upon the highest ranked student amongst those graduating from a high school, based upon the highest grade point average, while our salutatorian is the academic title conferred upon the second highest ranking student in the class. We'd like to recognize the following: Donisha Lene Price, valedictorian. Terriana Jenkins, salutatorian. Please come to the stage for your medals. Valedictorian Janisha Price. Salutatorian Terriana Jenkins. Additionally, we recognize that doing of good scholastic work is a foundation and tenet for high school success. Following our valedictorian salutatorian honors, we also recognize the students that follow in the top 10 ranking grade point average amongst the senior class. These scholars are designated in your program with the top 10 symbol and are also wearing white cords. Competing for top honors is not an easy task, and we would also like to provide recognition for all of our students that have attained pylon honors, meaning that they have graduated with a 3.5 grade point average or higher. These students are wearing gold and white braided cords. Our KCPS early graduates are designated in your program with the EG, and we salute them for their dedication to this pursuit of high school diploma in less than 4 years. The A+ Scholar Program provides scholarship funds to eligible graduates of an A+ designated high school who plan to attend a participating public community college or vocational technical school, or certain private 2-year vocational technical school. These students are designated in your programs with an A+ and also wearing green cords. The KCPS Student Direct Advisory Committee are students that served in the capacity to address school issues and concerns, as well as network, share ideas, and problem solve cooperatively with the Board of Education and the Superintendent of Schools. These leaders are wearing purple cords. 3 years ago, we started the transition for the KC Public Schools to become an AVID district. AVID stands for Advancement via Individual Determination, and is the program to help our students to advance with college and career readiness. We know that our nation's schools are full of students who possess a desire to go to college and the willingness to work hard, but many of them do not truly have the opportunity to be college ready. These are often the students who will be the first in their families to attend college and are from groups traditionally underrepresented in higher education. Our AVID program requires that students take the AVID elective course, where students receive an additional academic, social, and emotional support that will help them succeed in their school's rigorous coursework. Additionally, they're asked to take a course of rigor each year. Our first cohort of AVID seniors should have been slated to graduate next spring in 2020. However, this year, we have 2 AVID students who are early graduates, and they began to make their dreams a reality. These students are designated in the program with the AVID symbol and are wearing AVID stoles. We would like to have them stand at this time. You guys are the first to do it. Congratulations. Thank you, Ms. Lissy, an AVID administrator, and Tamia Morgan, our AVID 11th grade teacher. Central High School wants to acknowledge some of our proud sponsors and contributors. Members of Century Clergy Alliance, Jameson Memorial Temple, Pastor Reverend Dr. Faith Allen, Kingdom Word, Bishop Eric Morrison, Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church, Pastor John Brooks and Liaison Michael Griswold, Palestine Missionary Baptist Church, Pastor James D. Watkins Sr., Friendship Baptist Church, Pastor James Allen Terrence Jr. Please understand, this is not to diminish the contributions of any other pastor, but this is where it all starts. The Central Alumni Education Foundation, Ms. Iola Riley, and Central Alumni Organization, Dr. DeJuan Wesley. Kansas City Parks and Recreation, United States National Guard, Sergeant Ellis. Without the following people in school, Central High School could not exist. These are our feeder pattern principals who support Central community and the initiatives of One Central. Dr. Simone Chambers, Central Middle School. Dr. Jimmy Ballard, Longfellow. Lakeisha Paul, Melcher. Kathleen Snipes, Faxon. Dana Abram, King. And other partner schools of Success Academy at Anderson and Manual Career Technical Institute. At this time, I want to bring forward our community partner. I was just joking, there's no community partner.
Next, we'll have our student speaker, Janisha Price.
My fellow graduates, I am Janisha Price, your Valedictorian. It is a pleasure to be speaking with you today. Over the last 4 years here at Central High School, we've learned a lot. From Ms. Pratt teaching us how to graph polynomials, and to Ms. Vick teaching us how to find excellent research and write a college-written essay. Although we learned a lot, we've experienced things as a class when we could have easily given up. We've experienced COVID-19, racial injustice, not seeing each other face-to-face in over a year, wearing masks to school, and hybrid learning. If all of this happened my freshman year, I wouldn't be standing in front of you today. Honestly, I would have easily given up. But it was Miss Woods, my freshman math teacher, who encouraged me not to give up. During my freshman year, I struggled. In Algebra 1, I had a D because I didn't ask for help. I almost gave up. But Miss Woods came to me personally and told me I could do it and to never give up, and always ask questions if I didn't understand something. I took her advice. That conversation with Miss Woods has carried me throughout my years in high school. I've learned to ask questions, never give up, and all what we experience will be valuable as we go forward. Therefore, I have a couple things to share with you about never giving up. First, you've made it too far to give up now. Giving up is like failing when you have the ability to succeed. Another reason why to never give up is because you owe it to yourself for all the hard work you put in. You have invested too much to give up now. College awaits you. The workforce awaits you. Trade school awaits you. Whatever path you choose, never give up. Next, I'd like to take a moment on behalf of myself and my fellow graduates to thank the people who never gave up on us. To Mr. Robbins for making sure everyone kept their grades up and staying up out of trouble. To Ms. Morgan and Ms. Hester for reminding everyone to stay up on senior dues, pictures, and gear. To Ms. Patterson for making sure everyone has taken all the classes they needed to graduate. So now we're high school graduates, and soon we'll be crying, bumping elbows, saying goodbye 6 feet away, or is it 3 feet now? But we'll do our best to stay in touch. But we'll be living our best lives, doing our best to never give up. As a final thought going forward, I'd like to give you with a quote from our grandmother. Never give up on something you really want. You have to strive till you succeed. Thank you.
Next up, Sakir Coke.
Listen to the song here in my heart, a melody I start but can't complete. Listen to the sound from deep within. It's only beginning to find relief. Oh, the time has come for my dreams to be heard. They will not be pushed aside and turned into your own, all 'cause you won't listen. I am alone at a crossroads. I'm not at home in my own home, and I'm trying to say what's on my mind. You should have known. Oh, now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you made of me. I followed the voice you gave to me, but now I gotta find my own. You should have listened. There's someone here inside, someone I thought had died so long ago. Oh, I'm screaming now, and my dreams will be heard. They will not be pushed aside or words into your own, all 'cause you won't listen.
Give it to her again, y'all. Come on. Now that's Central. That is Takira Copes. That is Central High School at its best, y'all. One more time. Give it to her again. Ladies and gentlemen, that's just a brief synopsis of what we've seen the last 4 years. But we're bringing to the stage today a gentleman that's going to hopefully inspire these young people to do some great things in their life. Toriano Porter is a national award-winning opinion writer for the Kansas City Star editorial board. He is one of the youngest African-American editorial writers in the country. He started his journalism career in 2001 at a small suburban paper in St. Louis and has worked at the Independence Examiner and the Lee Summit Journal. Along the way, he's won several statewide, regional, and national awards for reporting and opinion writing. Toriano is also a 3-time author. Let's bring to the stage today Toriano Porter.
Hello. Good afternoon. Dreams do come true. Class of 21, you guys made it. As they say where I'm from, y'all did that. So, before I get started, I just want to say a couple of things. I want to break the ice, as they say. One, dreams always do come true. I was a college football player. I played my last down in 1997. My dream was to play in the NFL. I had never touched this field until today. Thank you, Central High School, class of 21, baby. One more thing. I want to just kind of bring this home. Dr. Madry, thanks for that wonderful introduction. Dr. Bedell, nice seeing you, man. I appreciate everything you're doing for this school district and this city. I am an opinion writer for the Kansas City Star newspaper. I don't know if you guys know what that means, so let me break it down for you real quick. I'm a black man in America that gets paid to give an opinion. Let me repeat that. I'm a black man in America that gets paid to give an opinion. But I don't just give opinions. I try to make things happen in the community. Check my resume. It's all good, right? But with that comes a great deal of responsibility. And when I tell you, I hold leaders accountable every single day. That's what I do. But you know what else what happens to me? I get hate mail. I get hate mail every day, right? But you know what I do? And this is the title of my speech. I continue to show up every single day, right? Continue to show up every single day. I had a moment today. I was getting ready for this. You're looking at someone who has went through the ringer when it comes to life. At 18 years old, I had a scholarship to play football at Central Missouri State University. Lost that thing. So my football players that's going off to Prelude State, make sure you go to class. You hear me? Get to class. You talk to somebody who got kicked out. No, I didn't get kicked out of school. I flunked out of school my sophomore year. I flunked out at 19, went back home. I don't know if you guys know anything about St. Louis, but it's just like KC, and it goes down. 20 years old in the street, I made a choice. The choice was I'm going back to Warrensburg. I'm going back to school. I'm going to make something of myself. 7.5 years as an undergrad before I walked across that stage. You understand what I mean? I'm still standing. I'm still showing up. Continue to show up. What I've learned in my time as a public speaker is special graduations. Y'all ain't come for me. Y'all didn't come for me. Y'all came for these folks. So I'm not going to make it about me. I'm just going to talk about me so it can be relatable because I'm an expert in me. So, again, I had a moment this morning as I'm getting ready for this. You're also looking at a parent of a murdered child. My son was 16 years old when he died. He was shot and killed in St. Louis. I did not get this day. Mom and Dad, I did not get this day. Treasure this day. I cried, man. But guess what? I still showed up today. I still showed up. And I've been showing up every single day since I buried my son. 2 days after I put him in the grave, I was in front of 50 of what they would call at-risk youth. I don't subscribe to that label. But I was in front of 50 young men that looked just like myself 2 days after I buried my son. And I'm telling them the same thing I'm telling you. Continue to show up. COVID hit, George Floyd hit, Breonna Taylor hit, Terrence Bridges, Cameron Lamb hit, and things went wild, and you guys had to adjust. And you did that. You showed up virtually. Some of you. No, I'm serious. Continue to show up, because had you not showed up virtually, hybrid, you wouldn't be right here right now. Continue to show up. So that's my little, introduction to my speech. I just want to drop a couple of nuggets on you guys before I get up out of here, okay? All right. My experience shaped me, and it molded me, but it did not define me. Again, I'm still standing here. A lot of things happen as you go on to college or whatever you're going to do, right? Don't feel guilty about moving forward. Don't feel guilty. All right? Don't ever apologize for being successful. Okay? Ever. And as I go, I just want you guys to remember this, right? Take this with you. No one owes you anything. Put your head down, walk high, put your head down and do the work. Trust the process. Don't cheat it. Don't cheat it. And for my athletes who's going to college, this will be a great day to work out after you graduate. Be a great day. Don't cheat the process. You understand what I mean? All right. Before I get out of here, once again, Toriano Porter, in life, for your community, your family, your friends, and even the haters, continue to show up.
Thank you, Mr. Porter. We truly appreciate it. Now, this is the time that everyone waits on. This is the time you all get excited for. I need some excitement. All right. All right. So, presentation of the class is what we're looking for. And here we go. Superintendent Dr. Mark Bedell, will you please join me at the podium for the 5th time? On behalf of Central High School, it is my honor to present you the 2021 candidates for graduation. These students have met all district and state graduation requirements to be considered a graduate from the Kansas City Public Schools. Dr. Bedell, we invite you to the podium to give your remarks and accept our graduating class of 2021 from Central High School.
All right, everybody. Toriano, you kind of messed up everything that I wanted to say. So this kind of goes out the window until I have to get to the part where I'm doing the bringing our board members into it. I just want to say this to our Central High School graduates. I know a lot of you personally. I see Zaire up there, one of the kids that I got to know in the 9th grade. Many of you may not know this, but Central High School is where we generally try to come together on Saturdays, and we would bring in administration, we would bring in teachers, we would bring in officers, and we would do open gym at Central High School. And it gave us also an opportunity to get to know a lot of these young men and young women. I see cheerleaders in here that would be in there. Gadolin, Jadalyn, I'm sorry, I would see her in there on Saturdays. So this school is just a close place to my heart because I got to know a lot of these kids personally. And the thing I'll say, I see Romeo in here, one of our former graduates, one of my partners. But I want to say this to you all. As Toriano just said, he lost his son to violence at the age of 16. I also lost one of my younger brothers to violence when I was in college around the same time as Toriano, who was 17, in Rochester, New York, in a drive-by shooting. So I know what it feels like, but I also know what it feels like not to bring that to closure. So every time we find ourselves in a situation here in the Kansas City Public School District where we're losing a kid, I find myself in my office crying because I've never brought to closure what happened to my little brother. In the last 7 weeks, we've had kids that have walked through the halls of either Central or through Central Middle, and they've lost their lives, right, to senseless violence that's happening in our communities. And the thing that I'm asking of this class and of our family members who are here is, when do we begin to say enough is enough, right? When do we stop this continuous assault on each other that our dreams then become deferred permanently because lives are being cut way too soon? I'm tired of having to receive a text message of kids losing their lives or former graduates losing their lives, and we have to stop. Today is a celebration. These kids have been through the storm to get to where they are. Listen to me. There were casualties all over the country because of this pandemic, whether it was students, whether it was some of your classmates, whether it was educators, whether it was superintendents. Many people's lives would not be the same as a result. But yet you all have managed to navigate through it and you've overcome, which tells me that you are ready for the rigors that this world has to offer. So in my closing remarks, I simply ask of all of you, let's be the class that begins to say we're going to transform our communities. We're going to change it. We're going to stop this constant assault on each other. Let's be the parents and the friends and the relatives and all of the supporters to say enough is enough. Let's enjoy today, right? Let's leave out of here. Let's have a great time. But to Toriano's point, let's make sure that we don't drop the ball on the things that we need to be doing to get ready for that next chapter. The hard work begins after you walk across this stage, and that's real talk. So, Mr. Madry, I think we're ready to move on with the show. Here it is. I know, I have everything flying all over the place up here. All right, here we go. Upon the recommendation of the administration and faculty of Central High School, I seek the authority of the chair and the school board of the Kansas City Public Schools to confer upon each of you a high school diploma with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Members of the board, do you accept this class? We do. Thank you, board. As superintendent of schools, I certify that these seniors have met all of the requirements set forth by the Kansas City Public Schools Board and the state of Missouri. By the power vested in me, I hereby declare the class of 2021 to be graduates of Central High School.
Takira Taja Copes. Jadalyn Elise Blewett. Halette K. Marie Majet. Jennifer Reyes Acosta. Justice May Watkins. Zanaya Collins. Ranisha Baker. Fulton. Demel Clemens. Isis Faison Wilson. Otha Green. Trinice Marshall. Rayada Marquette Anderson. Michael Anthony Johnson. Omega Monet Jones. Tajrian Anya Thomas. Memory Niobe Ragsdale. Kanai Monet Bullock. Elliot Ray Black. Taylor Carter. D'Angelo Dale Owens. Reginald Easterwood. Walter Taylor IV. Janisha Lene Price. Tofik Allen. Destiny Mariah Marie Monroe. Sydney Lynn Mayweather. Monica Monasia Clark. Malaysia Cheyenne Thomas Taylor Holt. Terriana Jenkins. Adrian James Brinson. Chantel Lene Burkhalter. Jaya Monet Roberts. Jonna LaTroy Roberts. Cartiana Janae Davis. Stephen Montel Rania Bowman. Mike Weatherspoon. Sonia Lynn Wallen. Johnny Melvin Jimerson. Corey LaWayne Porter. Jerron Talbert. Wait. Mervin LaFonette. Derek Dwayne Doss. Tyrese Lavelle Irvin. Marcus Lerone Mitchell. Andre Maurice Crockett. Anthony Perez Madrigal. Feliga Catterick. Gabriel Jermaine Lowe II. Devin Devontae Cannon Walker. Jaden Andrew Lavelle Thorns. Zaire Demarie David Relaford. DeMarcus A. Hawkins. Brandon Lamont Snyder.
Brianna Laree Snyder. Alana Amia Heron. Kali Renee Smith. Daryl Walker. Lucas Imari Johnson. Sherry Denise Thompson. Riley McNair Pendleton. Carmisha Craig. Hannah L. Anders. Andrea Marie Baker. Johnny Fitch. Lester Justin Williams. Deshae Trayshawn Lewis. Teresa Stinson. Tatiana Yolanda Burks. Brianna Monroe. Aniche Earl Ricks. James Bashan King. Lagera Anaya Sanders. Vanessa Hill. Cheyenne Goolsby. Joshay Cheyenne Miller Baker. Zeta Green. Fallon Lee. Brianna Monet Ball. J. Tiana Caprice Johnson. Tori LaShine Strickland. Adrian Raven Dean. Desmond Matthews. Damias A. Sanderson. Martez Levels. Christopher James Hunt. Dante Raphael Watson. Beverly. Casket Walker. Elijah Washington. Robert DeWitt Wright. Prince William Kokelier Beverly. Marquis Lavon Sims. Jordan Kirsch. Christopher Delaney Deshawn Jones. Nakai Son Rollins. Miari Bobby Horsfall. Aaliyah Monique Daniels. Right there, dear. Joni Lee Pearson. Ashanti Marie Ford. And Kiaria Yvette White.
Walter.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, let's give them another round of applause. Enjoy this moment. Enjoy this moment. Before we go, Walter Taylor's going to come to the stage. Walter Taylor the fourth.
Turning the tassel is the last act to signify our high school journey is over. Will Central Class of 2021 please stand up? To signify graduation, please move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations.
Okay, I'm gonna do it with y'all one time. Central. Okay. So as we close this magnificent day, I want to thank some people. I want to thank Dr. Bedell for his leadership during this pandemic, you all. We couldn't have made it without strong leadership and the way he's done things here. I want to thank some of our community partners. Once again, that Central Clergy Alliance means a whole lot to us. And one of our real partners, City Year. We have one of our own working with City Year. Where's Daryl Hearn? Daryl Hearn here? Where is he? All right. As we close this magnificent day, I want to remind each of you, Central High School is home. When in doubt, reach back to what we've taught you here at Central. And if it really gets bad, make a phone call to one of your teachers or one of the principals to walk through your next steps and what you need to do. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming to this historical event. And last, I did not want to forget that we were in a virtual setting last year. I'm so thankful that we're here in person again. Hopefully, this is a sign of getting back to normal. Mr. Fisher, can you take us home?